this morning, after being, basically staying up most of the night, looking at stupid crap online, the usual, an alarm starts to go off. And I'm like, half asleep, looking around, I'm like, is I inside the house? Where's this alarm coming from? And it's kind of like a smoke alarm or something. And I'm like, so, I wander downstairs, I'm looking around, and I'm like, maybe it's outside. So, I go outside, and I'm trying to, pinpoint where this annoying alarm is coming from. And I'm like, wait a minute, I think it's in the basement. I'm like, okay, did Ronnie put a fire alarm in the basement, and is the basement now on fire? So, I get the door open, and I turn on the light, and everything is fine, except for, the extremely piercing alarm that I can now hear really well. And, dude, I lived with a musician for 18 years. My hearing isn't all that great. It's improved some, since I've no longer been around, the music scene. So, it has actually improved somewhat, but I'm still like, where is this coming from? So, I'll pull out the old, extra refrigerator we got in there. That's where I found Ronnie's extra stash of cherry Dr. Pepper that he apparently had hidden away that I knew nothing about. So, I'll pull that out. I look behind it. I'm looking all up and down the wall, and, I'm like walking, around, trying to get a feel of like where this freaking noise is coming from. And I'm looking up on the ceiling. I'm looking, around the tops of the walls. I'm like, where would you put, a fire alarm in this, the basement when it's pretty much all cinder block and, everything. So, I get up on the ladder. I'm looking around, the ceiling, and I can't friggin' find it. And, again, I haven't slept enough, and I'm still kind of half asleep. And so I moved the old kerosene heater that we had wrapped up. I moved that out of the way, and I'm like, okay, so it kind of sounds like it's beside the refrigerator. The only thing beside the refrigerator is this, like, little wire shelf thing, like one of those space saver whatevers, it's like real little, like, I guess skinny, you could say. And I'm just like, so I start going through stuff. There's like a bag of, like, gravel, of course. I'm married to a fish guy. Of course there's going to be gravel. And then, like, some sort of, like, small animal bedding, which I have no idea why he has that, because God knows other than cats, he doesn't give two shits about mammals or birds. So I don't know where this came from. So, I pull that up, and there's a plastic bag, and that is where the shrieking alarm is going off. So I look in the plastic bag, and yes, there is an old, decrepit fire alarm just going off for no reason. I mean, the only thing I can figure is maybe the battery is going dead or something in it. I don't know. So I yank out the battery, throw it one way, and I threw the alarm on the basically across the front yard onto the bank, and put the hasp back on the basement door, trudge upstairs, and throw myself back into the bed. And I lay there for a while. And I finally go back to sleep for another little bit. And then I was, woke up by, like, Ronnie's 10 o'clock Queen alarm that he did after he watched Bohemian Rhapsody in the theater. He has Alexa play
What do you want
Queen.
to play?
Shut up, Alexa. God. Anyway, it plays Queen, and the song apparently that he had chosen, or the station or whatever, was Who wants to live forever? That's awesome to wake up to when your husband dies. And I have no idea how to take this shit off. No idea. Because everything was under his login. I haven't actually, turned his phone on in 3 months. I just can't. And, he had the login. It was under all of his, preferences. It was his Gmail, whatever that was used for it. Basically, I was added as like a guest or whatever because I couldn't get it to work on my phone or tablet or whatever the crap. I don't even remember when we was setting this crap up. So, that wakes me up, and I'm just like, this is a wonderful Sunday. So I've been woke up twice. And, the first time, like, again, was a fire alarm that, for whatever reason, Ronnie had in the basement, or his lab. I've still got, like, the Aqua Medica sign on the door to the quote-unquote lab. And, it was a logo that actually I helped create. I figure I better put that $60,000, like, DeVry education, and graphic multimedia and design to good use. Which, I am pretty proud of it, actually. But anyway, like, yeah, it's still on the front. It's on the door. It still says Aquamatica Labs, and I haven't touched that. And other than feeding, those fish and refilling their tanks every Sunday, which that was his routine. I haven't really touched anything in the lab other than to dig through the refrigerator. And that's where I found the hidden stash of cherry Dr. Peppers that my diabetic husband was supposed to have. So, that's been my day today. And honestly, this morning, if I could have brought Ronnie back to life and then kill him, I probably would have. Because I don't get any rest. And, he's still tormenting me from the grave. Thanks. Appreciate that. But anyway, it's, some more fun being the Red Widow.